Hello, everyone. Although many of us may not want to face it, we are well aware that our financial health is poor. In this age, we are so confronted with financial issues that, unfortunately, no matter how much we try to ignore them, they emerge as a monster every time. So, what is the fundamental cause of this situation? Is it that we do not have enough financial knowledge? Many families actually know very well how to manage their own financial structure. All families undoubtedly understand the basic concepts of saving money, spending less, increasing their income, and managing their expenses correctly. Even if I give an example from my own experience, as a financial advisor who helps families make better and more accurate financial decisions, I have seen that families still struggle significantly when it comes to taking action on these financial decisions, even after receiving financial literacy training. Unfortunately, the financial knowledge they possess did not lead to sufficient behavior. Financial literacy alone is not sufficient for behavior changes, the end of the struggle, or the elimination of existing financial ailments. So, what is the result? What is the solution? Now, two university professors at Yale University have sat down, worked on this issue, and named it a misconception. This misconception is called the belief that knowing is half the battle. What it means is that no matter how much you know, in most cases, simply knowing something is not enough to achieve it, my friends. Knowledge has a little effect on changing behavior. Let's illustrate this with examples from everyday life. We all know that we should not go out in the sun without applying sunscreen. We all know that smoking is harmful. We know that this harm affects not only our bodies, but also our wallets and our environment. Cigarette packages also contain images of smokers. Despite the harm we cause to ourselves and those around us, we continue to smoke. Or when our doctor tells us when we need to go on a diet, we feel the exact opposite and secretly binge on a large bag of chips. As soon as we get home, the same applies to financial situations. No matter how many promises we make to ourselves, we find that we have spent a large portion of our salary that month on things we didn't want. In short, what I'm saying is that knowing is unfortunately not enough to change behavior. Oh, by the way, as I said, it's very easy to say, but really hard to do. I understand everyone here because I am in the same boat. I spent exactly 2 years paying for a story app that I never used. I bought this application for 59 lira to try it out once. Then I saw it on my card statements every month. Every time I saw it, I thought, oh, I need to cancel this. All I had to do was to say that I needed to cancel, but it took me a full 2 years to be able to delete my subscription from my memberships. Imagine during this time I spent 59 lira from my budget every month on a subscription that I never even opened. And right now, I am sure that I am not alone. Many of you probably have several subscriptions that you are still paying for, but have never used. So why did I mention all this? Let's all get rid of that excuse. Yes, my financial health is poor because I don't know what I need to do. But they never provided us with any financial education. By the way, they should have, but it is unfair for us to attribute our financial failures to a lack of knowledge, because fundamentally, we all know what we need to do. The only problem is that actually doing it is really hard. So why is it difficult? Why can't we do this despite knowing the fundamental reason for this is that the issue is related to our sphere of influence and our environment? Structurally, we are within an environmental impact area, friends. We have a problem related to our surroundings. Take a look around us. Are you aware of how many areas there are to spend money? We live in an environment where spending money is highly legalized. We live in a feeling that we constantly need to spend money under the influence of various stimuli such as websites, shopping malls, pop-ups, advertisements, shopping newsletters, messages on our mobile phones, discounts, and promotions. And we act as if spending money is not a loss for us, but rather a gain. In this way, the advertisements made for us are very personal. There is a tendency for all the existing institutional systems to shape us under the guise of institutional reclamation. We are left right in the middle of a system that takes from our savings, our progress in life, and ourselves, and traps us in the illusion of spending. I feel like I am in the middle of this illusion. Every time I enter a shopping mall, it feels like there are magical powers around me, magical colors, lights, sounds, striking posters, and store attendants welcoming me with a smile, a variety of attractive items. And I spend my days and hours here. So what is the impression created in my mind? In the end, spending heals you. Spending makes you superior. Spending shows how successful you are, how satisfying you are in this universe, and what you have overcome. It puts us into a tunnel filled with such hidden messages. Therefore, the information in our subconscious comes from the correct knowledge and enters into a completely opposite financial knowledge. Spending is a wonderful thing. Spending is brilliance. Spending makes our lives exist within the brilliance. It draws you into your own self, as if you are consuming something else. Even if what you are eating is actually schnitzel, you are somehow elevating it beyond the fact that what you are eating elsewhere is chicken. What you are eating is actually pasta. In addition to the homemade tomato sauce pasta, what you are eating is pasta with bolognese sauce. Suddenly, the splendor and showiness of your surroundings make you see yourself at a very different level, pulling you away from your true, real level. And our subconscious derives great pleasure and happiness from this. But what does this fundamentally cause us? It creates large holes in our budget. Subsequently, it undermines our financial health, and complications arise, just like with any illness. What does this mean? We return to a universe of large debts, an unhappy family, financial disputes, and as if money is responsible for everything. But what is the purpose of becoming wealthy? Money is not the sole culprit. Rather, it is the way we use money that enhances all wealth. Money is a tool that can bring us a richer life when used in our favor. For this, everyone will first stop and examine their surroundings. They will become aware of what influences them. And to mitigate this environmental impact, they will consciously review their financial health alongside financial literacy. I would like to offer a few tips for this. Everything begins to change the moment you acknowledge that you have a financial illness and embark on the journey to heal it. Then you can improve your own financial health by applying the necessary treatments. After improving your financial health, you can easily take control of your own money and transition to a wealthy life.